Good morning, everybody.
Good
Happy,
morning.
happy Monday.
Yes, happy Monday. It is a good Monday.
It is a good Monday. The
Good
sun is
Monday.
shining. It is
Mhm.
unseasonably warm outside.
Sure is.
We are taking advantage of the weather.
Uh-huh.
It is wonderful. I found $20 in my jeans this
Stop it.
morning.
Ooh,
I
that's
put
a
on a pair of
win.
jeans that I hadn't put on in a long time.
Yep.
And I found $20 in my pocket this morning, which means like all the good things today.
Yeah.
I feel like when you
That's
find money, it's always a good
yeah.
sign.
It's the abundance sign. That is the sign of abundance.
Oh, I love signs of abundance.
Same. Same.
How was your weekend, everyone? Share in the comments. Let us know. How are you doing on this fine Monday morning? Did you set yourself up for success today? Did you do a morning routine? Did you find $20 in your jeans pocket? I don't know.
So
Let us
many
know
questions.
how you're doing. Today, we are continuing with our theme of last week and this week, talking about how to get clients. How to get clients. Because we want to end the year strong. We want to finish strong. We want to start the new year in momentum. We want to know that we did everything in our power to help you. I want you to know that you did everything in your power to help yourself. And that, on December 31st, you're like, yeah, I'm kind of a badass.
Yes.
And
oh my gosh.
Yes. That's how I want you to feel. Good morning. Good morning. Kate says she's feeling fantastic. I love that.
Oh, good.
I love
Same.
that. You know what really bugs me? Side note, and now that
What?
she's feeling fantastic, and I feel like this would bug you too. You know when you ask people like, "How are you?"
Yes.
And they're like, "Well," and then they go into like this.
Yes.
And then they're like, "How are you?" And you're like, "I'm fucking great.
I'm fantastic. Thank you."
Fantastic, right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, all right.
Yeah.
Like, how do you, you don't want to like be like, I'm really good, thanks.
Yeah, that's real. That's a tough situation.
Yeah, that's hard. So, Kate, I'm so glad that you were like, good morning, feeling fantastic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love Monday mornings. Amazing. Us too. We love a Monday, except when it's a holiday Monday.
Holiday Mondays.
We don't like holiday Mondays. Holiday Mondays are freaking stressful because you start the week a day behind.
You sure do.
Versus a holiday Friday, which feels
is fantastic. I love a holiday Friday.
Vacation.
Love it.
Yeah. So we don't like holiday Mondays, but we love Mondays. All right. Welcome. We're so happy to be here with you. We're so happy to be able to teach this content. And if you have any questions at all, make sure that you put them in the comments. Make sure that you utilize this, 20 to 30 minutes of mentorship that we do every single day. Because one of the things that is so important to us at the Wellness Business Hub is that we provide free mentorship so that any practitioner or coach can access it without any type of barrier and take action on it to get themselves to the next level. And so this is one of the ways that we support growth in the alternative health and coaching community, where if you are ambitious and you are committed, you sit with your little notebook, you take some notes. There's lots of content in the Take Your Health Practice Online Facebook group, and you can get yourself ahead. So let's talk about how to get some clients on this fine Monday morning.
Yes.
Okay, we shall recap from last week first, and then we will talk about where to spend your time. So I will recap, and then Laura, who is our Chief Revenue officer of my company, will talk about where to spend your time. So last week, we gave you a challenge, and I would love to know, did you do it?
Ooh.
Did you do the thing we said to do? Even if you sweat through your shirt while you did it, did you do it? Did you post the post that we challenged you to post? Which was something to the effect like, I'm looking to work with 5 people who want to get rid of X or who want to have X in the next 12 weeks. Did you do it? Let us know in the comments if you did and how it went for you. And congratulations if you did. That is one of the best signs of success, is your ability to actually execute on a strategy without complicating it or overthinking it. Oh, you did. You know what? We can't see names. We're using StreamYard. Can you actually tell us your name in the comments? And I think you have to give StreamYard permission. Anyway, we won't go there. We'll give you instructions on it tomorrow. We'll do a better job. We're using a new streaming platform. We're testing it. I've had fantastic momentum in the last week, and you've contributed greatly. Yes!
I love that.
Okay. So congrats to those of you who just did it, because that's really what this is all about. It's being like, oh, that's a strategy. I'm going to execute it. I'm going to see how it goes for me. And then I'm going to do better next time. You literally attempt your way to success. You fail your way to success. You take imperfect action on your way to success. And that is how it goes. So if you didn't do it last week, please do it this week. Just try it. You literally have nothing to lose. And if nobody comments, Who cares?
Yep.
Who cares? You know what you do? You get your neighbor, Lisa, and your sister-in-law's best friend, Judy, to comment. That's
Judy and Lisa.
To make it look like you get the Lisas and the Judys of the world.
Yep. And great Aunt Betty, who really wants to help. Great Aunt Betty. She wants to help.
Great Aunt Betty. And you get that. You literally be like, yo, can you just please post this on my personal page? Because I just put something up and it's freaking crickets. And you know why that works? Because of this analogy. You know when you go to a party and the cake isn't cut?
Oh, yes.
Nobody wants to take the first piece.
No, that's weird.
Nobody wants to dive in and look like, the person that only came for the cake.
Yep.
Let's be honest, we're all only here for the cake ever. Right?
Always.
So you got to sort of get the ball rolling with some helpful engagement from loved ones. And it is totally okay to do that. So take us up on the challenge. Just try it. Just try it. It works. It really does.
Gosh.
It totally does. Okay. Let's talk today about where you should be spending your time. And hi, Lynn. Lynn says, I'm the cake cutter. Yeah.
Yay. You are.
Where you should be spending your time. Do you want to maybe start with where you should not be spending your time?
Oh my gosh. Yes, I do. And it's so funny because when you sent me what you wanted to talk about today, I got so excited because I was thinking a lot about this over the weekend and how, we can make our programs better and how we can help our clients better. And one of the things I was thinking about is the differentiation of the 2 types of work you can do when you're starting out, right? Because there's 2 types. There is, on this side over here, the busy, safe work, okay? And I'll explain what that is in a minute, but there's the busy, safe work. And this is where I would say 95% of practitioners and coaches start building their business in. Over here is like the sweaty, uncomfortable, kind of hard to measure and make you feel like you might throw up work, right? That's over here. And so when I say those 2 things, I would imagine that busy and safe sounds much more exciting to you, much like the easiest option. And this is where we go wrong. So busy, safe work. Busy, safe work is work that makes you feel like you're doing something, that makes you feel as though you're moving forward and that you're accomplishing things. But at the beginning is really just keeping you kind of stuck where you are. So things like recording program content for the 4th time because your voice sounds strange, right?
Yes.
Things like creating 17 new lead magnets every week because you feel like you just need new ways to engage with the people. Things like spending 4 hours in Canva designing beautiful social media graphics to put up on your Facebook page.
Can I say my favorite worst one?
Yes.
Building your own damn website.
Oh God. Oh dear Lord. Yes. Yep. Hours and hours learning WordPress or Wix or whatever the platform you're going to use.
Or worse even, researching how to build a website.
Yes. Yes. And we laugh because honestly, we've all been there. I did that. I for sure did that when I started out.
I don't even know how many iterations of websites I've done. And I'm like, we're doing it now and I despise it because I just I just know that it's like a waste.
It's busy, safe work. And it's safe because it keeps you safe and protected from rejection. That is why I'm calling it safe. It's busy and it's safe and you can do these things and you can feel like you're working 17 hours a day, all day, every day. And when anybody asks you, you're like, I'm working so hard, I'm doing all the things, but you're not seeing results yet, even though you're doing all the things and working so hard. However, if we were just to move over like to this column, to the sweaty, uncomfortable, scary work, and it's not safe because this work over here leaves you open to rejection. It leaves you open to criticism. It leaves you open to potentially failing publicly. And so your ego, your brain is going to keep you as far away from that as possible because its job is to keep you safe, right? And so that is the talking to other people part of building your business. It's the actual conversations that lead to conversions because there's only one way to make a sale. There's only one way to generate revenue in your company. It's to engage with people in some way, shape, or form. Have a conversation in some way, shape, or form, and then ask them if they want to come over here and work with you to achieve the desired transformation.
Yes.
That's it. That's the one thing.
And I would love it if you all felt courageous enough to put in the comments one thing that you've done in the safe category that you know that you should be doing the scary work, right? But you've busied yourself in the safe work. What was that for you? And the reason I'm asking is because when we all are honest, it takes the pressure off that you're alone, that you're doing something wrong. Like, I just want y'all to see that you are not the only one. I still do this. I still do this. One of the things that I did last night was schedule emails. Like, I don't need to be scheduling emails at this point, right? And I did it, one, because they needed to get done, and two, because that felt safer than filming videos that I needed to film.
Yes.
Right? The videos, I have a really hard time. I know you, like, this is different, but for me, there's something, I have a serious block of like filming actual video. And so for me, scheduling 10 emails that took the hour that I had scheduled or slated to film the videos felt like the safe choice. And I didn't have the oomph to film the videos, which I did this morning. I did do them because I am not here to play it safe. But that's an example. That's an example of ways that we sort of rationalize not doing the hard things, the scary hard things that actually drive the business forward. Now, sending email actually drives the business forward also, but there's someone else that could have scheduled my emails for me.
Yes.
And so, yes, posting, safe work, organizing. Yes, everything you mentioned, the website, Canva.
Yes.
Writing the e-guide this spring instead of getting on the phone.
And
actually, before we give you the actionable strategy for today, I want to address this because it came up in a coaching call that I had with one of our 10K clients last week. And it was a really good question, and I want to address it here because I think it will be really helpful when we tell you the actionable strategy that we want you to focus on for this week. And she said to me, as an introvert, because even though it might not seem like it, I am very much an introvert. I literally just spent the last 2.5 days by myself with only 2 hours of interaction with other humans. And I had the best weekend of my life. So, like, actually. And she said to me, how, as an introvert, do you, feel okay putting yourself out there? Like, how is it not draining? And I said, or she said something like, I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was something like, as an introvert, like, how are you able to put yourself out there so much? And I said, it has nothing to do with me being an introvert. Like, let's just be clear here, right? Me being an introvert means that I recuperate my fuel with alone time, right? With, quiet and introspection and self-inquiry and like silence and just complete white space and alone time, right? Me being an introvert means that I don't get energy from other people except when I'm in the flow, when I'm doing stuff like this. This is the work that I was meant to do on this planet. This is energy giving, right? When I'm teaching and coaching and conversing with people in the PMs and communicating in the DMs, that has nothing to do with me being an introvert. Like, let's just be clear, right?
Yeah.
If that type of stuff exhausts you, that's because you have a wrong mindset about it.
Yes.
Not because you're an introvert.
Yes.
Let's be clear.
Yes.
Right? Because you're looking at it from an ego place. You're looking at it from a place of fear and not from a place of coaching and being of service.
Yes.
Which is fulfilling, because that is why you're here, is to coach and to be of service. So with every PM, with every DM, with every response, with every live, every email, everything, every coaching call, every workshop, every meeting, I am living my purpose, which is energy giving. And yes, I need to recuperate because I am an introvert. And so I make sure that I do that with periods of silence, not because of the work that I do, because it's actually the rest of the world that's freaking draining. Right? It's not the rest of the world. It's like the children and the mailman telling me my mailbox is full, and the groceries that I have to get. And like, it's not the work. Like, I would never feel exhausted if all I actually could do was this all day.
Oh my gosh. Imagine.
Because then I'm in my zone. Right? Like, Laura and I have, like, when we need to revive our souls, we do brainstorming strategy sessions. We don't go to the spa.
Nope.
No judgment to those of you that go to the spa, but like, we are all a different breed. We are purple ducks. We are purple ducks. And so I just want to be clear, because I don't want you to fall back on this whole I'm an introvert excuse, because that's not really what it's about. It's about the mindset coming from fear that you are going to be rejected, that nobody is going to buy. That is what is exhausting.
Yes.
It has nothing to do with you being an introvert.
Yes.
You can still be an introvert and crush it in your business.
Absolutely.
Most of us, in fact, are actually introverts. Most of the successful people can like show up in their business like this because it's energy giving, it's fulfilling, and then they go and they like spend the weekend silent and don't want to talk to the muggles of the world.
Yeah.
Right? So let's just be clear about that. Now, let's talk about specifically where we want you to spend your time this week. It's another challenge. Are you ready for it?
Yes.
I feel like we need a drum roll because people
I'm ready. I'm ready for it.
I
am ready for it.
Okay, go.
We want you, and don't panic, you can do this. We want you to have 10 p.m. conversations a day for at least 5 days this week. 10 p.m. conversations, 10 new PM conversations, 10 new conversations with people you have not conversed with before in a private setting, whether it's through Facebook Messenger, whether it's through Instagram DM, wherever you're showing up, and gathering your people to you, you're going to have those. And at the end of the week, you're going to have had 50 new conversations.
Which could be anything. It could be email. It could be private message. You could be doing like audio notes back and forth. But conversations lead to conversions. Conversations leads to clients. If you're not having conversations, you cannot expect to get new clients, period. We are in the health and the coaching industry, and that requires you to build trust.
Yes.
It requires you to converse with people because they need to understand and feel safe that you are able to help kill their pain.
Yes.
And it's highly unlikely that they are going to invest an above average fee to work with you without having a conversation first. And from your perspective, you should want to have conversations. You should want to have as many conversations as humanly possible. This is where you spend your time, 2-3 hours a day if you can, talking to people, understanding that if it's a stranger, you have to earn their trust. And that if it's somebody that you've been conversing with for a while, draw the line in the sand, take that authoritative stance and say, would you like to get on the phone? Would you like to chat? I believe I can help you. Would you like to explore this?
Yeah.
Right? Don't put yourself in the friend zone.
Don't put yourself in the friend zone.
Coddling and being all nicey and asking all kinds of like, tell me what you ate this week and how's that work? Like, don't do that. Right? Nope. You are here to transform lives. You are a leader in transformation. This is what you do. And you can't do that until you have a commitment.
Yes.
Until you have a commitment. And so where you spend your time is reaching out to people who maybe haven't participated in your Facebook group in a while, or, taking 30 minutes every single day and leaving voice notes for new email subscribers, right?
Yeah.
You can find them on Instagram. You can find them on Facebook. Send them voice notes, right? Send them little videos, right? 30 minutes a day. Like, think of the difference if you literally spent 30 minutes a day, right? You could do it in increments of 5 minutes if you don't have time.
Wait, and those 30 minutes are not planning what you're going to do. Those 30 minutes are actually doing it, right? You're not creating a spreadsheet with like the times that you're going to engage and like the platforms that you're going to engage with and spend like 2 hours color coding and making sure.
You are pulling out your phone. You are saying, hey, Jane, I'm so glad that you joined my Facebook group. Hit me back and let me know one thing that you're struggling with. I can't wait to get to know you better. Bye. Again and again and again. Think of how many people, if you did that for 30 minutes a day, you would initiate way more than 10 conversations.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
This is where you spend your time conversing.
Yes.
Conversing. This is it. It's not a waste of time to be doing that. I think also the misconception is, well, I should be spending time writing blog posts or no, not blog posts, but like, yes to email, go live, right? Go live 2 days a week, write some emails, and then get in conversation with people.
That's it. That's the most important thing.
The more conversations you have, first of all, the better you get at it. And second of all, if you were to even convert out of those 50 conversations, 5% of those into clients. So 50 conversations a week, 5% of those you converted into a client. So they've booked a call, they've had a call, and maybe you sell them in the PMs. We have lots of practitioners and coaches who don't even get on the call, but they go back and forth in the private messages and they enroll them. Right? So if you were to convert 5% of 50 conversations, that would be 2.5 sales. I don't even know what that means. We're just going to do the math, but like, let's say 2 or 3, right? 2.
Yep.
I did the math at 2.5 because that's the way that I did it. At $14.97, even if we did the math at 2 sales, 2, and you enrolled them at $14.97.
That's $3,000.
That's $3,000 a week.
3, 6, 9, 12. That's $12,000 in a month.
$12,000 in a month. So if I said to you, don't blog, right? If I said to you, don't waste time on a website, don't do any of the safe work, and if all you did was send 2 emails a week and showed up 2 or 3 times to go live, and then you spent the rest of your time making sure that your lead gen is on point, so that you're bringing new people in,
very important,
working with them, guess what you will have at the end of a year? If this is what you did, you will have a 6-figure business. Do you know why practitioners and coaches don't end up having a 6-figure business? It's because they play it safe.
Busy, safe.
Busy work, safe work versus scary, uncomfortable, might be rejected, might be judged work.
Yes.
So 50 conversations a week.
Let's go.
30 minutes to an hour. Initiating, being of service, being kind, caring.
Yes.
We're here.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
You offered to help them. Go and care about them. Go and care.
Yes.
Like a human.
Yes.
Like a human, not like a cold, stiff practitioner clinician. Like a human. So we challenge you to do this. Sweaty, uncomfortable, unsafe, will be judged work. Are you up for it? Are you up for it?
I hope so.
Yeah. All right. We will be back again tomorrow with more ways to help you get clients. Have a good day, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.